most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
So, Brad, what exactly is foam rolling and why almost everybody should do it? Or why should almost everyone do it? I think we got to change that, Liz. It sounded a little...
You want me to answer you?
No, I'm going to answer it.
It was a rhetorical question.
A rhetorical question. Wow, that's very intelligent.
I'm very astute today.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, if you get a chance, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section under there.
Sorry.
Wrong way, huh? And you'll find out that we're always giving something away. This week, we're giving away the knee glide.
There you
This
go.
is very good for after knee replacement surgery. You can also find it on Facebook. If you go to the top of the page, it'll be pinned there. Go to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter if you want a 60-second version of our program.
Say no more, Bob.
So there are a lot of foam rollers out there. They are all different shapes and sizes.
Well, most of them are round.
Most of well, not round. What is this? What would that be in geography or geology? No,
geometry. That would be like a cylinder.
Cylinder. Yeah, there we go. So they're mostly cylindrical. How about that? But at the end of the video, I'm going to show the foam roller I've been using it and why I've been using it. And I'm going to show you 5 foam rolling exercises I do every morning. You don't need to foam roll every muscle.
No.
You only need to foam roll, concentrate on the problem muscles.
The problem areas, yes. That's like a problem child.
Yeah, just like the problem child.
Give them more attention and things will come along.
So what are we hoping to accomplish with use of a foam roller? Why should people use it, Brad?
Sure.
Number one.
I don't get to answer?
Well, you can jump in here. You want to decrease aches and pains. So Tom Brady, the quarterback, now who does he play for? He changed.
Florida, I think, down there somewhere.
Yeah, he's gone.
I think, but I'm not sure.
But he has a whole book on this. He attributes a lot of this to his longevity in football.
Right, his injury reduction.
Right.
Once he started the foam roll, and he does some banding too, but of course.
And he talks about increasing muscle pliability.
Right.
And I think he does it before and after events and workouts.
Sure.
And I can attest to it that it's definitely helped on my hip. My hip is a problem child. And I always focus on foam rolling that hip. Gets more blood flow to it.
Right. You get the muscles to relax. You get more blood flow. Things heal. Everything just works better when you have better blood flow and things are relaxed.
Yes. Number 2, it increases flexibility and range of motion.
Brad,
let me see if this makes sense to you. Like when you're looking at a muscle, I often think of part of the muscle as being maybe a little more tighter from maybe there's some scar tissue there. Maybe there was some damage.
From injury or whatever.
From an injury. Like I even think of my hip flexor that way. Like there's one part of it that it feels fine down here further. But right when I get into this spot, that's where it hurts.
You can feel it with the roller.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's rather than just stretching a muscle, you want to get into the problem spot.
Right. And it may not be an injury. It may be just, that muscle knot where that muscle happens to be inherently tight from whether it's tension psychologically or a body mechanics thing, whatever, posture.
Yeah, you'll find those knots and you can work those out. And if you just do regular stretching, it seems like the part that's already stretched out will stretch, but the part that's a problem won't stretch.
Yeah, it's hard to isolate.
It's very good.
There you go.
I knew I had you here today for a reason.
Well, I've been studying, Bob.
Number 3, it's going to enhance performance. And what I'm talking about is athletic performance quite often.
Sure.
Or, anything that you're going to do physically. Number 4.
My wife wanted me to do this more.
It's a family show.
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? Like working?
I bike a lot at home, and she's interested.
Oh, good Lord. So 4, we're going to accelerate recovery. And so
I hope she doesn't watch this episode.
I hope she doesn't either. So after you work out, this has been a big thing now. A lot has there's a lot more attention put on it lately is that, people are trying to recover better from
Right,
workouts.
right.
And sleep, of course, is important, nutrition, but there's definitely something to be said about doing some muscle massage.
Are we going to show them how to do it?
No, no.
Okay.
Next now. You know what I'm going to do? I said that's what people are saying. I'm going to the research now.
Oh, good.
So I went to the research. I went to PubMed, and I specifically looked at the foam roller I use. I use a vibrating foam roller. Now, there's a couple of them that shut up, Brad. I mean, what is this today?
Well, it's smaller. It's different.
Yeah.
It's like I got these big ones.
God, this is going bad.
But no, look at. I mean, seriously, it's like. Is that really going to be effective?
Yeah, I actually use. I have a couple of them, and I use a larger one. But we just got this one, so and this one's really great. The nice thing about this, it is more compact, so it's easier to carry around.
Right, that's a good point. So
and it's very strong. But I say, is a vibrating foam roller better than a regular foam roller?
Sure.
These are the regular ones, and they come again in all different sizes and
they cost
densities. Not always.
Oh.
Yeah, generally they do. You're right.
But not so bad?
Not so bad.
Okay.
They used to be terrible. The first foam roller I had, $250.
Ooh.
So, and this one is now at.
Are you going to show us how?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going over the research. All right. Number one, does it decrease aches and pains? So I found one study that the vibrating foam roller was better than a regular foam roller to decrease pain.
Right.
So I do find a vibrating foam roller works much better on my hip than a regular one does. So that's anecdotally, but it goes along with the study.
Right. And Tom Brady definitely
Tom Brady,
so.
Yep. And so does Lindsey Vonn. Do you know who she is?
No.
She's the downhill skier. Right?
Oh.
And then Laird Hamilton. I don't know him. He's a surfer.
Professional.
Yeah. You acted like you knew that. You didn't know that. All right, next one, increase flexibility and range of motion. So one study showed that foam rolling was more effective than static or dynamic stretches. So in other words, foam rolling was better than doing a regular stretch or a dynamic stretch, which is a stretch basically with movement.
Right.
So another study showed that foam rolling was equal to doing contract relax. You know what that is.
And that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
And it takes a second person sometimes. So it's more efficient then.
Okay, does foam rolling increase enhance performance? Shut up, Brad. So the one study showed that pre and post exercise performance, it was better at helping pre-performance.
So if you foam roll before the event,
it was
before
more
the
helpful.
activity.
It was more helpful. And number 4, does it accelerate recovery? So after you work out,
right.
And yes, several studies showed that it helped decrease DOMS.
Yep. Delayed onset muscle soreness.
Yep. And even after high intensity interval training, it worked really well. So it was really solid on the research. I didn't find, usually they're like kind of wishy-washy.
Sure.
But there really was a lot of things to be said for foam rolling overall, and the vibrating foam roller even better.
I'm glad you qualified at the beginning of the video that if you want to see the exercises, go to the end.
Right.
And then have to listen. But no, this is good information.
This is good information. It is. We should have probably put this on the podcast, to be honest with you.
It really is.
We might have to. So the one I do is I actually do it without turning the foam roller on, Brad. And this is the one you do too, don't you?
Yeah, this is the one I do this consistently. I think people there that like to go to the chiropractor, if you do this to your back, you won't need to go as much because it cracks itself.
Well, it's mid back.
Right, mid back.
I won't go low back.
I don't either.
Yep. And I know you get up to here further probably.
Yeah, I do. It feels good up there.
So, all right, going along with the theme of this video being a little bit obscene.
Only for certain people that mind wanders.
So I want to show you. This has 5 intensities, and it also has
the lights, Bob. No, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's a visual. And
you just keep hitting that.
Now you're gonna because you can't see it vibrate.
Yeah, but watch this. Watch this thing. I mean, she goes. The other thing is, if you look at the pattern on here, I'm gonna turn it off for a second, Brad.
Can you hear that, Liz, or is that
no?
It's not real loud, but
it's got 3 different patterns here.
Yep.
So it can give you a little bit different massage, I guess.
Sure. Yep.
But I'll show you the first one I do. Oh, that was the first one I do. Is the
Now, does that have heat?
no heat.
I was wondering what.
That's a different mode. I think it's a different
Oscillating.
Oscillating, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one I roll right on the hip right here.
Sure.
I just lay on it. And then while I do that, I often roll down the quad.
Yep.
And I also roll into the inner thigh here.
So you could do that with your standard roller too.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I don't know if you want me to actually do it because it does look like I'm.
Yeah, Bob, we've had comments on
Yeah.
that before. But
So, you roll
could
onto it.
No, you better show them at
I'll
least
show it just briefly.
on the quad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So I get down onto it. Yeah, this video is, you're probably not going to see this video anyway because YouTube is probably going to ban it. But then I get on my side like this and I roll the inner thigh here too.
Right.
And I roll those muscles because they do feel sore and hurt.
And how much time do you spend on each muscle group?
I'd say less than a minute.
Okay, so it's not a big.
No, it's not a
long
big deal.
Yep.
So then I flip over, and I don't do my IT band because I don't have trouble with my IT band, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
So that's laterally.
That
here.
one's kind of a painful one.
Yeah, for you, but not for me.
No, okay.
Yeah, I just don't do it. And then I do hamstrings. I do both hamstrings at the same time.
Okay. Show them how you can do one if you want to emphasize. Just cross over. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes quite a difference.
It does. But I don't really have great trouble with my hamstrings, so I just like to do it before I run. And this one I really like to hit. I definitely like to hit the
calf,
muscles,
yeah.
gastrocsoleus.
And if you cross one leg over, that gets pretty aggressive, at least
again,
for me. Yeah.
Yep.
And, you're doing it with your pants on, but I think it's actually a little more effective on the bare skin, or doesn't
And that's
matter
what
to
I've been
you?
doing it. I actually, well, these of course have cloth between them, and
That's fine, Bob. Just
but
carry
the
on,
hamstring
yeah.
and this video is just going down the tubes. it
It is a family show.
It has no chance.
I don't know. Well, whatever. What's the next one?
Let's cut it off. That's it. Thanks for watching, folks.